Come on, Smelly. Pull yourself together. Here we go. We're going to do it again. Let's try to aim a little better. And go. Oh, that's pretty good. Woo! Holy shit! It's going to kill somebody. Doing your job again, Andrew.
Well, I was gonna grab my camera and then I realized my microphone's at the bottom of all our luggage.
I'm with a goddamn
So lazy.
filmmaker.
It's lazy filmmaking.
A guy that's directed multiple movies. Whoa, look at these gloves on the ground. Guy who's directed multiple movies, and then I got my own cameraman here, and I got to film my own shit. Anyway, welcome to Hustlemania. We're going into Broken Egg Cafe. See how it is.
Don't judge me.
Potatoes and ketchup. What are you in third grade? It's like a little kid over here. Look at this. We got some bacon. We got some eggs. We got some spinach. What do you got?
We got bacon, eggs. There's more bacon inside there. Hot sauce.
Large Philharmonic ice with some heavy cream, please. So this is the legendary Firehouse just down the street from Gold's Gym Venice, and this is where we used to hang out with that guy, The Rock. He used to be in here eating up some pancakes, and John Cena. And we've run into a lot of other people here. Remember that giant guy was here and he was sitting down? What was his name?
Which guy was
that? He was a giant and he was a wrestler.
Oh, El Gigante?
El Gigante was in there. Yeah. And remember, he was sitting down, he was tall, and while he was sitting down, he was taller than both of us while he was sitting down. But The Rock used to...
Also, this place is, they serve the bodybuilder's breakfast, bodybuilder's lunch, and a bodybuilder's dinner. They measure your arms before you order it to make sure you're big enough.
This, you have to go like this from here and then up, and then with the other leg, it's like every other rep. Here, I can feel that. Feel out my neck. So you never know, who you're going to see at the gym or what they're going to see them doing. But this girl over here, this is not a setup. Samantha just happened to be using the hip circle over here. She said she likes using it for a lot of the glute activation exercises, trying to build up that backside, if you know what I'm saying. And so she was over here doing hip thrusts with the barbell, and then she was going flat on the ground doing some hip thrusts, supersetting back and forth with the hip circle on. And what that does, it gives you material to push out against. And then whenever you're doing your deadlifts, squats, deadlifts especially, you wouldn't think that you would be able to push out against it on a deadlift, but it's going to give you the proper alignment of your hips, and it's going to allow you to really activate your butt and allow you to flex your butt. Remember, I've taught you guys from the beginning that you can protect your lower back by flexing your butt, and so that's what she's doing, and we appreciate her allowing us to film her. Look at his shorts.
Are you taking the road to Ryan Mania?
Yeah. So much power.
Fuck, I'm jacked all the time. Look, I'm 52. I wear comic book t-shirts and flowered shorts. That's all.
You can't get in a gear every time we see each other.
Somebody left a chemtrail of asshole smell over here.
That's
I don't know who it is.
That's why you need Mike Ryan. I'm ready for anything. Better?
That's perfect.
It's like we're in paradise.
Just finished up an awesome workout here at Gold's Gym Venice. It's always fun to come back here, and right now we've got to hustle on out of here to head to Dr. Drew. So what we got here is, this is a Slingshot, supportive upper body device for bench press, push-ups, dips. What it's going to do is going to help protect Drew on the way down in the bench press. It's also going to help him utilize better form. His elbows are going to be tucked into his side a little bit more, and you'll see how it works right here.
All right, 1, 2.
1, 2, 3. It's going to be a little weird just because you're not used to it.
Too, which is also part of the problem. No, it's not bad at all. It's great.
There you go.
It feels really
On his
comfortable. No, it's really good.
There you go.
Somehow the elbow got a little support in here too. That's the thing I worry about most.
Right.
Now, because I'm using my shoulder differently than I normally do, because of I got a capsulitis back there or something, it's kind of a weird pulling, but it feels like it's working muscles that have not worked in a while. So,
yeah, it's probably gonna be uncomfortable.
Well, not uncomfortable, because it actually felt good.
Yeah,
correct form.
It's going to help get blood to the area, and if you haven't been able to work that positioning in a long time, then it's going to help quite a bit with that. There you go. Keep going back and forth. This is a real simple warm-up. You can walk forward with it. You can walk backwards with it. You can go side to side.
It's actually tiring, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first you don't think it's anything.
Yeah.
The lower you put the band,
The tighter the, yeah.
Yep, the more tension. You can also do squats with it, where you're trying to shove your knees out against the material.
What about if you're actually squatting?
Yeah, you can actually squat with it. It's just, it takes a lot of strength to really try to push out against it. So usually when people
Well, it feels
squat,
like, yeah, it's a little weird. Yeah.
yeah, just bring it up a little higher for squats is what I usually recommend. And in that way it's cueing you, because a lot of people's knees,
It does feel like a cue, yeah.
a lot of people's knees will collapse when they go to do a squat. They end up in a very vulnerable position.
Mine, I think, turn out a little bit.
That's okay. Your feet, they should. They should. Yeah.
Well, I have to.
He didn't know it was going to be like this. Now he's got to do a set.
I wouldn't do it if they weren't filming. Then I have to like my
2, 3. Yep.
That feel good?
There you go.
yeah, it does.
Bam.
Nice.
Look at this guy. Getting jacked and tan.
You were talking about people who want to get tan, and my best advice is be born Mexican.
There you go.
It really works.
It helps a lot.
It really works.
Just flexing here in Dr. Drew's house. Look at this place. Fucking amazing. Hey, look at the tits on this thing. Look at that. Does that look like John from SuperTraining or what? Look at those jugs. Anyway, we're about to bounce on out of here. Had a great time with Dr. Drew and Psycho Mike. We're trying to hitch a ride with an Uber, but Uber doesn't know how to get up here, so we had to strategically drop the pin somewhere else, and we don't know if this guy's ever gonna find us, but hopefully he does. All right, it's been a long time since I did any ghost riding, but this motherfucker right here is going for a ghost ride. Here we go. Ready, go. Go, Smelly! Oh no, a turn for the worse. Oh! I guess I didn't picture it going all the way over there. Come on, Smelly. Pull yourself together. Here we go. We're gonna do it again. Gonna try to aim a little better. And go. Oh, that's pretty good. Woo! Holy shit! It's gonna kill somebody. Oh, good thing it wiped out. Holy fuck, that was amazing. I started getting worried that it was gonna kill somebody. Andrew liked it. That's what matters. Exhilarating. Here's our Uber driver now. He knows that we're here. Come on, Smelly. Successful day of podcasting with Dr. Drew. Motivating and inspiring to see somebody who's been in the entertainment business for so long. He's in what I would call infotainment, and that's a passion of mine, is to try to have exciting information for you guys, because I think that when you compare somebody with a lesser income to somebody with a much higher one, the huge determining factor is usually people that are more well off choose education over entertainment. But if you combine the two, maybe we can get more people to be more smarterist and get more people to have more dollars in their bank account. So it was awesome hanging with Dr. Drew today, and his house was just absolutely overwhelming. And he's an awesome guy. He was fucking great. Dropping F-bombs left and right. He was real casual, real laid back, wasn't uptight about anything. Just really shot the shit, and he loved learning about bench squat and deadlift, loved learning about powerlifting. So honored to be on his show. We're here at Morton's right now. We're gonna do a little celebrating. Gonna have some steak. I'm gonna throw back a drink or two, and we're gonna recharge for tomorrow. Not really sure about any lifting tomorrow, but maybe with Joe Rogan, maybe we'll end up doing a little bit of lifting. I think we'll just take the morning kind of cash. Maybe do some push-ups in the hotel room there, and that'll be about it. We'll prepare for Joe Rogan.
3, 2, 1. Is that a gun? That's a real gun? Gentlemen, we're live. The
We
bell
are
curve.
live. Yeah, thanks.
It's the bell curve. How are you, fuckers? What's
Doing
going on?
great, man. It's great to be on the show again.
Great to have you guys. Is it your diet? Like, what is it? You know, and they're always trying to figure it out.
It's a big commitment and a big deal to actually stop what you're doing and to eat, because it takes you like 20, 30 minutes to actually eat. It might take you 10, 20 minutes to cook the meal. And then you have 20, 30 minutes to try to digest it, and you're not sure. If you're doing MMA, you have intense workouts.
Yeah.
Or if you're doing CrossFit, or some of these workouts can be really intense, you're not sure how that's going to sit. So sometimes, for me, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just going to use intermittent fasting. But I don't compete anymore. So for me, it doesn't matter as much.
All right, gentlemen, let's wrap this up. Big Strong Fast on Twitter. Mark Smelly Bell on Twitter. Tell people about your gym.
I got SuperTraining Gym in West Sacramento. The gym is free. We're having a seminar April
What?
22nd.
Free?
If you
What do you
want to
mean
come
free?
check out the gym.
How the fuck do you survive with a gym that's free?
Meathead Millionaire.
It's because I got a lot of products. I invented a product called the
So you
Slingshot.
let people just work out at your gym?
I let people just work out at my gym
Guess
for free.
what? Good luck. There's going to be a fucking cavalcade of psychopaths
That's
headed
okay.
to your gym.
That's okay.
Beautiful.
We welcome it. I
That's
love
awesome,
I
man.
love helping other people. I love teaching other people. I love coaching other people.
You fucking beautiful human being.
How'd it go?
It was awesome. Like really, really cool. We talked about keto, talked a little bit about working out, talked a lot about fighting, talked about addiction. You know, and I think to me that was my favorite part, because it takes a family, it takes a team of people to help somebody overcome something like that. It also takes a team, and it takes a group, and it takes a family. For anybody to really do anything, as Rogan pointed out in the podcast, none of us are doing shit on our own. The fact, you know, that people kind of claim they're self-made millionaire, self-made this, self-made that. It's really not true. There's always somebody behind that person, somebody that loves and cares about that person. And so I think it's a good positive message for people, because we have a tendency to have a lot of ups and a lot of downs. And anybody that's ever been addicted to anything, I'm sure their swings up and down are probably really bad. And our oldest brother suffered from that a lot. And so having other people around that can help you out of situations like that, it's fucking awesome. And it was just overall just a lot of fun, and awesome to watch Joe Rogan do his thing and to see how they operate. What about you, Bor?
I thought it was excellent. It was fun. My favorite part of the whole thing was when you said you were really proud of me, because it made me feel really good. It did, and it made me feel really good when Rogan said, like, "Yeah, man, you look awesome." I think that, like, that's what this is all for. I was just trying to make sure I didn't cry on his podcast, but it's, you know, what I went through was you know, really difficult and life-changing, and the reason it's difficult and life-changing is because you kind of don't want to stop the behavior. The whole time I kept thinking, like, well, if I tell somebody, then I have to stop doing it. Right. But I kind of like it.
Think about what he said on the podcast too. You just said you like went through something, right? And then you guys talked about that other drug that can help people get off of like heroin and different things. Well, that drug specifically like puts you through something. So you can't really ever speak upon anything unless you have the perspective of it.
Yeah.
You know, and so you know, Eminem. He says it like, I got to go through this to get to that, right? Like,
Yes, maybe I had to go through this to get to that. And I think that's
we
true.
wouldn't be on Joe Rogan. Neither one of us would be on Joe Rogan if you weren't addicted. Well, we were on there before it.
As long as it, you know, there's a saying, that which does not kill you only makes you stronger, right? And my addiction didn't kill me.
Gave you bad breath.
Some people, yeah, it gave me awful breath. But some people, you know, like Mad Dog, for instance, it killed them. And luckily, like I didn't have the same issue. I've become stronger. You know, there's two choices, two roads you can go down. And I was just lucky that I was blessed enough to go down the right road. You know.
Walking my chubby little self over to Zoo Culture to say what's up to my boy Bradley Martin. I wanted to let you guys know that today was an awesome day. Being on Joe Rogan for the third time with my brother, really just a blessing. And to be on a podcast with the podcaster of all podcasters, Joe Rogan, was really something special. I got to learn a lot today. You know, it's great when somebody's at a high level of anything, and Joe Rogan is the cream of the crop when it comes to podcasting, and it was just great to see him firsthand in action, and for me to kind of pick up on some of the stuff he was doing during the podcast. Going inside of Phil's to grab some coffee. For those of you that have never been to this shop, you need to check it out. This is really good coffee. This is different coffee. Like well, not every, because I haven't been to every, but almost all coffee shops are the fucking same. And some of them are uppity, hipster places, and some of them are like Starbucks, and some of them are like whatever. But this one is different. This is one you got to try out. And also coming up, we're going to be talking to the owner of Phil's, the inventor of Phil's. I'm fired up for that. We're going to go up to San Francisco and meet him at Phil's HQ. The Mecca of bodybuilding. Nothing like that Phil's coffee. We're here a little early. Mr. O'Hearn told us to get here at 7. I know he tells the world he trains at 4, but we know differently now. He trains at 7. 3 hours later. What other lies is he maybe telling us or not telling us? Well, my fucking story ended for some reason. It's kicking me off. This is when you know you're fat. You can't figure out how to work the cardio piece.
Just hit go.
I did like 17 times.
Oh, hit stop, and then hit go.
Stop.
Now hit go. It'll start back.
Restarting.
Basically, it's hunk of shit.
I'm in the matrix.
Good luck.
Safety system reset. Am I that fat? Guys, I love it. Thank you, bud. That was fun. And stop bringing this guy. Just ate at Rose Cafe, hanging with Drew Logan. Gonna be podcasting with him later. And we're heading to get some coffee. Get some bulletproof coffee. Yeah, you know, these days you have these kind of ups and downs, these highs, these lows. Efforting says not to drink coffee, but Efforting, that guy's lazy. He doesn't do it. He doesn't really do anything. Just trains and fucking answers emails here and there. He's not a true hustler like myself, so I need the coffee. Heading to the airport, got in some burgers, got in a good podcast today. Had a good training session with Mike O'Tren, and now we're heading back to Sacramento. Another successful trip here to Los Angeles. Always fun to see my brother, and it was awesome to be on the Joe Rogan show. That was a really cool experience, and I can't wait to do it again. Bye!